Have you ever heard of weird creatures? Let's take just a quick look at this video here on some of them out there. So, boys and girls, we are going to be doing an exciting writing project here, looking at some very unusual animals. This was just a start, but just like any project we've ever done in fourth grade, we're showing you where you're going with this project so that you can have a good project when you're done. Now, this project, and I'm sorry, these pictures are turned the wrong way. Kind of have to turn your head a little bit as you watch. But we are going to be creating books from the animal's point of view and telling a story, and then an opportunity to draw or insert pictures. And we're going to be making some ebooks throughout the next 2 weeks. We're going to work on this in very small steps, just like we've worked on other projects in fourth grade. So just looking at some different unusual animals that were done. A lot of these are just the covers, just to show you how nicely they're done. And we'll be typing ours because that's what we need to do right now with our technology. And some of these have wonderful things. And I'm going to be sharing some ways to write and some little tips to make these really, really good stories. We're working on some narratives, telling stories from the animal's point of view. Isn't that a cute little one? So just showing you some pictures here. We'll go back and we'll notice some good things and some positives and negatives in the future on one of our future mini lessons here. But let me show you today what we are going to be doing. I think we're almost done with our pictures. Yes, there we are. So you'll go into your Google Classroom. You're going to open your writing. Again, yours will say view assignment. And let's look at our list today. It says watch the mini lesson video, which is hopefully what you're doing right now. You're going to choose an unusual animal. You're going to add your choice to the sign up Google Doc for your homeroom. And we'll see the video for the explanation. I'm showing you that right now. And then you'll mark as done. We're all sharing the same document by homeroom today. So I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get really curious and find out what some of these unusual animals I can choose are. So I'm going to open up that document. It opens up on a new tab. Takes a little bit because I put a lot of pictures in here because some of these are some really unusual names at the same time. And we're going to scroll down and you'll take a closer look at these. And you're going to want to look and see what kind of animal interests me. I can keep going down. It's going to take a little bit on yours to load. But we have all kinds of animals here. So you have to decide, do I want a reptile, a mammal, an ocean animal, an amphibian, an insect, or a bird? And I am going to choose an insect to show you how I'm going to do that today. So what I'm going to do is once I've chosen, and you know what? I can even click on this link right here and look and say, oh, here's a new tab. I could go look at some images of it to get a little bit closer. Remember, we only need the top couple lines of pictures, and I put these links in here to help you. I was under all. I could go under and look at some different websites here and maybe even some different things. The Venezuelan poodle moth. What do I want to know as a kid? Oh, I guess that's an Amazon product. You don't need to go do that. But once I have looked or maybe even looked at some pictures, sometimes you can get some videos that come up, but that'll be our place for research. But we're not going to do that tomorrow, but it might want to give you a different picture of what you're doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this, and I'm highlighting that by pushing my left mouse button down and dragging my mouse over that. I'm going to go up to edit, and I'm going to copy that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my classwork, I'm going to go to my unusual animals document for 405 because that's the room I'm in. And you know what? I don't have a name in here, but we're going to just pretend that I am Bradley today. And I am going to just click my mouse in there. I'm going to go up to edit and I'm going to paste. And that tells me which animal that you are interested in. Now, and put it right next to your name. Now, if you're in 404, open the 404 document. And if you're in 403, open that document. Now, you'll notice that there's no turn in button, no share. Don't worry about that share. Don't do that. Just put that in and you're done with your writing assignment today. So make sure that it's an unusual animal that you're really, really, really interested in, because tomorrow I'm going to show you how we're going to start researching and some of the tools that we have to add to our research so we can eventually start creating our story page by page. So step 1, find an animal. Step 2, paste it into this document today. I enjoy to see what your choices are.